Let me connect with y'all through this message right quick. Know what I'm saying? God is the richest person in the universe. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about God is the richest person in the universe, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. This is like a fun message, but, I'm just giving God his credit, bruh. Because a lot of people, they glorify these rappers and these singers and these people for being rich and for having cars and this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like people will give credit to all these people for having money and for having cars and this and that. But what about the riches of God, man? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather give God his credit for being rich than glorify these rappers who be rapping for the devil for being rich. People will support you and credit you and glorify you for being rich for the devil. But when you talk about God is rich, and it's like they don't care, right? Like, bro, we keep telling y'all, bro, it's the same stuff with these people, man. It's the same stuff, man. But I just wanted to say, man, God is the richest person in the universe, man. Let me just talk. Hey, bro, let me talk that talk, man. Let me talk that talk about God, bro. Let me give God his glory and his credit, bro. Let me give God his glory and his credit, man. Because these people ain't going to do it out here. Majority of these people, they not going to give God his glory and his credit. But let me talk that talk about giving God his glory and his credit, bro. This stuff long overdue. Man, God deserves his credit, man. This stuff long overdue, bro. But let's get right into it. God is the richest person in the universe. In existence, the universe, everything, man. The richest person in existence, richest person in the universe, everything, bro. Richest person in this multiverse, everything, bro. But look though, you know how rich you have to be, bro. Let me talk that talk for God real quick, bro. You know how, hey, bro. Let me talk that talk for God, bro. You know how rich you have to be to own the copyright to the breath of life that's in everybody's lungs, bro. Do you know how rich you have to be to own the copyright to the breath of life that is in everybody's lungs that's alive right now? God owns everything, bro. That's rich. God has assets and all type of, like, in business they talk about assets and stuff. God created all the precious stones. God created rubies, red diamonds, and all type of stuff, man. God created all type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And bro, the oppressor be going to Africa and stealing all type of precious stone, bro. The freak going on, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, bro, like, this stuff crazy, bro. But God created, God created precious stones, red diamonds, rubies. What's another precious stone? Diamonds. Man, I don't know too many precious stuff, but God created all this stuff, man. Know what I'm saying? The scriptures talking about New Jerusalem, man. New Jerusalem made of like precious stone and rubies, and man, I remember reading and hearing about that. The precious stones and the rubies and all this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? That's making up all these golden cities in heaven, bro. Talking about cities made of like precious stones, rubies, diamonds, precious stones that don't even exist on earth. Do you really think God put every precious stone on earth? What? You really think that God put every precious stone on earth? Man, there's precious stones that's only exclusive to heaven, bro. Come on, bro. Man, God is rich. It's talking about in heaven the streets is made of gold. You know how many square feet heaven is? Heaven is, you know how many square feet heaven is? Heaven has no end to it, bro. It's stuff endless. And all the streets made of gold like that, bro? The streets made of gold like that? Or bro, do you know how much gold that you need, bro? To fill up a place that's never ending? Man, God is the richest person ever, bro. That's too much riches, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Man, God will make a trillionaire on earth feel broke. I'm telling you, God will make a trillionaire on earth feel broke. Soon as they standing in front of God, oh yeah, man. Bro, the throne of God, man, like, man, it's, man, the throne of God most likely has all types of precious stones, gems, and rubies, sapphires, and, oh, man, has all type of, like, the throne of God alone, bro, is worth more riches than the entire planet Earth. All trillionaires combined, everything, let me tell you, the throne of God alone, with all the precious stones and all this stuff, man, worth more value than all the trillionaires and all the billionaires and all the millionaires and all the gold and silver and everything that's everything on earth. Cannot is not more valuable than the things that make up the throne of God. It's not possible. God is too rich. God rich. God ain't poor. You think God poor? Hell no, man. God is not poor. God rich, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. God rich. Too rich. You know how rich you had to be to own all the seas on the planet Earth? And then the seas and oceans in heaven. Everything, bro. Like, man, God too rich because he own, bro, God is, he own everything, bro. Everything. You have the copyright to everything. You have the copyright to everything. God own everything, man. Everything. God too rich, bro. Nobody richer than God, bro. God too rich. The devil rich in his demonic riches. The devil rich too in his demonic riches. The devil ain't richer than God, though, man. God too rich, bro. God too rich, bro. I'm telling you. Because the devil be handing out blessings to his own people on earth. So the devil is rich in his blood money and his, you know, cursed money and his demonic riches. The devil is rich. Devil don't even compare to God's riches, bro. God too rich, man. You know what I'm saying? And this may seem like a simple message, bro. But don't you know how many people will glorify the riches of all these satanic people and all these rappers and singers and people who just, all these people, entertainers who don't even care about God, streamers, all these people who don't care about God. People will glorify their riches. People will look up to their riches. But they ain't even gonna give God credit for being the richest. They ain't even gonna give God credit for being the richest. Stuff crazy, man, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about, man. Like, yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about, man. God is the richest person in the universe, man. Too much riches, bro. Everything, bro. I'm telling you, everything, bro. Everything, bro. Peace.